So good evening, guys. Welcome to another weekly GBP USD trade analysis video. So we tend to analyze the trades we took last week, and so that we hope those who didn't understand why we took those trades to know what to do when they see the next setup or trade. Because we believe that consistency begins by repeating the same setup over and over again. Like if you get a profitable trade, we repeat that again. So by us analyzing how we took last week's trades, we help those or ourselves so that when the pattern repeats next week, we're able to get that pattern. So now this is the daily time frame, guys. Now I use the daily time frame to give me an overall picture of the market. So I always zoom out and just see what's happening. There is something like an uptrend which is expected. An uptrend, then it's kind of stopping around here. So we expect in analysis, we expect the market to come back here to this low 61.8 level. I think when you pull the fib from here to around this level, I think that's a 61.8. Yeah, this is a 61.8. So we expect the market to do that. Oh, yes, expect the market to break up. So it's not us who push the market. The market moves, we react. That's how we trade. We just react. We don't say, I want it. It's going to do this. No, it moves, we react. That's what trading is. So this is the daily time frame. Market pushed up, created a higher high, came back, created a higher low, failed to break this previous higher high, and started rallying down. So if it breaks this, we expect a retest, then push to down back down there. So I don't like trading like this because I'm not banks, but we expect. That's why I use we expect. So let's just go down to the 4 time frame. So I trade like this. I use the 4 main trend. I determine my main trend from the 4 time frame, my current trend on the 1 hour, and the 15-minute for entries and confirmations, guys. So that's what I do. That's what I'm going to explain to you the 15-minute mostly. So what are my tools? I use an indicator, not so much. I use it to help me find SMC. What SMC, guys? Is it SMC or institutional, guys, call order blocks? Now I use this indicator called order blocks with signals. Guys, if you haven't watched the video on how to use this indicator, just drop down to check among the videos, you'll find it. So it's this indicator helps me find order blocks on all time frames. I can change to the daily to bring me order blocks. I can change to the 1 hour to bring me order blocks. So don't if it does, I just play around with this. I zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. So that's what that order block, that's what that indicator helps me with. So let me just say this back. So in the Telegram group last week, I told them a concept that the market will always come back to where it began from. That's what we have seen with GBP USD from the previous weeks. So now this week, the previous week began from exactly here, shot up to give us a buy bias, came back, played around, hit that psychological level, and came back to where it began from. I'm sorry, the chat is too ruined, but I'm going to explain it to you guys afresh. And so let me just try to do it from here. So let's see. So we see this push. Market opens from here last week, goes up, comes back, passes where it opened from, but closes back in. So that's what I meant. So the 4 time frame is showing me a sell bias, but my strategy last week showed me a kind of buy bias, though we got some buys and sell. Of course, strategy, though there's a lot of action on around those areas. So that's called the Asian range. That won't share how to do it because I teach it in my mentorship. So guys, so it was a downtrend. The reason being, look at this. Market formed an M pattern, huge structure right here. It dropped to this level. I think this is 61.8. If you pull the fib from here to here, gives us 61.8. Pushed back to retest the neckline of the M pattern. Or here, you can see this level. Then drops down, forms an M pattern in the mix, drops down to this level, then again passes, but once it comes back and closes. So let me just break it down for you. So let's go on the 1 hour time frame. I use the 1 hour time frame for my current trend. It's still saying sell. So That's why you see so many sells in there. But I took some buys. So 15-minute time frame. Let's shoot to the entries. Why we took those entries? Why did we take the entries? I'm just finding. So this was Monday. Tricky day for me. I don't trade on Monday because strategy and all that stuff. But if I pull, so guys, in this video, don't follow the trend lines. I always remove trend lines, but they're always part of my chart. So if you pull the trend, there's a trend line running from down there and it passes around here. So the reason I took this buy was because of this action. Now, let me tell you something. I first took a sell because in my head, when I was making analysis, let me just shrink this chart and I show you what I mean exactly. So when I was analyzing the market, I hadn't seen the downward trend line yet. So I expected the market to drop from this psychological level. Reason being, there's an order block. This thing had given me an order block around here. Yet running. So an order block plus all these rejections of that part, forming that M pattern in there. I thought this was supposed to be a retest of its psychological level. Then it dropped. Market took me out, but then I drew this trend line. 1-2 on this second touch. So when it shot up as it's a buy because this level was broken. So when it flashed down again, touched the trend line, formed the W pattern, I bought this pair. I bought the pair. Reason being, it had already given me some strong kind of support here. So I bought this pair and my take profit was on this psychological level. Exactly here. That's where I took profit from. So what did I do? I waited for news. I waited for news. Now you all know I sold this news. I sold the news before this was CPI. We sold this pair and got some good money from it. It was crazy. Sold CPI. It just touched that psychological level and shot back up. Boom. So CPI is always at both teams to score. It's very tricky, guys. So I always tell guys who don't have enough capital to first leave CPI alone. It's not like NFP. Just gives you one nice move. Boom. So let's continue. So my bias was for the M pattern to form before the news. So when it closed, sold this pair, came back and formed an M pattern in here. Shit. Sold, made around 60 pips. I took profit on that psychological level. I always take profit on psychological levels because they have action. You get, they have a lot of nice action. So that's why I took profit from there. So I let the night run. I would have taken this sell from exactly here because there's a break of trend line and a retest, but it was the Asian session, so I didn't want to get my chart dirty. It sold. So I drew a trend line from this point. Let me draw that trend line from here. Taking in first touch, second, boom. So I saw this pair made. It came, broke this psychological level, gave me a retest, then something like an M. That's why I sold. And my TP was here. Psychological level, 50 pips. So I didn't continue with this sell, but I wanted to buy. Now this was the tricky day. I wanted to buy this pair from here. Reason being there's a trend line, there's a psychological level down here. So all we wanted was an M pattern, which didn't form. Market passed through our stop loss, went on, and we made a loss. That was our first loss, our second loss. This two. So the whole night, Asian session, in the Asian session, the market was just rolling around, giving us some kind of pattern. Hey, trading is interesting, guys. It was giving us that rising wedge. Well, people, is it a flag or something? I don't know these patterns and their names, but I know what the chart displays and what it means. So when it reached this level, I say psychological level, I saw this nice strategy. I saw the pair. Wow. Thing dropped and news was amazing at Telegram group, guys. So this was news. News pushed the market, yo. From I didn't even know there was news. News just did it. Boom. So this was chart pattern playing its part. So I drew a trend line, boom. This was the second touch. This was the third touch. That's why I sold the pair again. And around there, that's the 61. There's a 38.2. It's there's a psychological. There is a fib ratio around here. There's a fib ratio. So that's why the market dropped up to there. So I took profit on this psychological level here, though it kept going down. This was throughout the night. So I broke my rules. I left trades running, but it was too sweet to miss out. So what happened? Since the market had overgone down, so my sentiment came into play. My sentiment came into play. And that's when I introduced order blocks with signals, this precious indicator of mine. It came an order block here. So I was confused. I ran to the XY. Should I go there? Let's go to the DXY, guys. Let's go DXY. I show you guys exactly why I sold this pair. So the DXY helped me a lot this week because it was kind of confusing. Oh, sorry about the loss, the noise outside, but I hope you guys can hear me. So when the DXY gave me this action, it actually helped me buy to sell GBPUSD at some point, like from this area here. When I analyzed from this area here, the XY was giving me action of a third touch of a trend line. This was the touch. That's why I sold GBPUSD because it was buying. So what happened? I saw the DXY, guys. This is the group. Sorry, it's on fire, yo. So I saw the DXY giving me something like there's this thing called divergence. You get it's called a divergence. Like I was training someone how to use the RSI, and from where I saw this divergence here on the XY, I was like, hey, GBP is about to buy. So I sent the setup out to the mentorship guys. I didn't share it to the group though later on in the day when the market was around here. Someone was asking about GBPUSD. That's when I sent the signal out, and boom. What were the three confluences? W pattern. So there's an order block down here. Psychological level was closed. This one. Then we had a break of this trend line. See. Now let me tell you. Let's go back in front. I wanted to delete that. Now let me just try to delete this. I tell you why. So immediately the market broke this zone and retest. I added positions. I added positions, guys. I asked you, wow, this is incredible. Now let's look at where the market has turned from. Let me pull up our indicator to just give us that. Let it give us that. So guys, those are saying this indicator doesn't work. It doesn't lag behind. It's already there. It's already giving me an order block here, which candle might take profit when this market sells on Monday, if I was trading on Monday. So there's this take profit and there's this take profit down the order blocks. So now you see it has already given man order block. Before the market reached there, the order block was there. So now look at the action. There's an M pattern forming on that order block, guys. It's a very now what's confluence are there? I would be selling this pair if it was a normal day trading day for me. Reason being, there is this psychological level retested. Then there's an M pattern formed. Then we have an order block. Those are three confluences, right? Three confluences. And I'm sure there's a fib ratio around there. Let's see. It's slightly past the 78.6, but so we wouldn't consider that. But guys, now there is also this. So want it to drop, it will drop on Monday up to this. This would be my first take profit. So guys, make trading sweet. Don't complicate trading. Don't complicate trading, guys. Make it enjoyable for you. Relax your mind. And don't always jump in. Wait for action, guys. Wait for action. Since this indicator gave me an order block and the market just touched there and started shooting up. It's very crazy. It's very crazy. So guys, allow me to end here. Let's stay tuned to the channel. I'll keep dropping content. I know it's too much work to drop content, but just stay tuned. So have a nice trading week next week. We hope to see you again. So I'm out.